I think it's time for you guys. Are you guys ready for Doug Stanhope? Let me you guys make some noise.
Yeah, do it.
All right, we're just waiting for him to turn his camera on. We're gonna start the Q&A. Please send me any questions in the chat or send them if you want them to really be answered. Send them to @bestofsf on Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. And with that being said, you guys ready to see Doug Stanhope?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna give it up real loud for Doug Stanhope.
Woo!
Yay!
I had to switch venues at the last minute, and I had to shut down an entire UFC party here because my internet inside where I was going to do this was fucked. So now here's all the people that you're depressing. Instead of watching UFC, I had to shut it down so there's no copyright infringement. And I talk to you fucking idiots.
Jake Paul's gonna get his
By
ass
the
kicked.
way, here I thought I was being magnanimous by watching all the comedy tonight. I go, you know what? When I was a kid, when I went to like open mic and a fucking working comic showed up, I'm like, did they laugh at me? I thought I was gonna have to suffer through the drudgery of shit comedy, which is way worse than open mic, where you can heckle and make like when you go to a day shift titty bar and you sit in the back and make fun of all the ladies that really shouldn't be doing anymore. Great comedy. That was fucking amazing. And we had people that left the UFC to actually watch the comedy and they were fucking laughing. It was beautiful. That being said, while you're paying me to be on this, first of all, Christopher, John, you fucking winker. You made this sound like I was going to be doing stand-up comedy, which I told you in very blatant terms. Hey, I'll chuck you some money. Do 15 minutes on my fucking San Francisco best of, which I'm not from San Francisco. I said, well, that would be a complete ripoff. And Christopher John says, oh, well, that's all the money we have. I go, no, that would be me ripping you off money to do this. And then I thought, well, it's just going to give some other asshole the money. So why not take money and give him a lesson? I was sitting there as people, my fucking neighbors. You know who Michael Biehn is from The Terminator and The Abyss, and Johnny Ringo from Tombstone? He lives in my town. His wife is saying, I heard you have a live comedy special you're doing tonight. I heard it from my babysitter. I'm like, no, I'm doing a 15-minute Q&A from some chump who's going to give me money. And so everyone's expecting me right now to be doing stand-up comedy. And I'd rather take your money and like Robin Hood. Fucking no idea. Sorry, I shaved my mohawk today, so I feel uncomfortable about put on my thrift store hair hat. Everyone doing it. Hey, if you can update me in the chat, who's winning UFC? Because a lot of people are do we have any cues? Because I don't have any decent A's.
Cool. Yeah, we have a question. We have a question from Kimberly. Kimberly, you want to ask your question?
Yeah, so I don't know, a couple decades ago, super fucked up. I saw you in Milwaukee and you weren't allowed to return for the second night because it was too dirty. And we left and we went to the fucking secret bar place where you got to walk through a bunch of
the safe house.
Yeah, the safe house. And I went with you. We watched another comedian. Then we went back to my house and you paid me $50 to shave some Indian dude's balls. Was that dude?
Don't remember, but that's definitely me.
Funnest night I've ever had in my fucking life.
Hell yeah.
Dude, like Native American or
Yeah, Native American. He had long hair, and
Junior Stopka.
yeah, that was him.
Hey, he's
Paid
not
me
Indian.
$50 and I shaved his balls in my apartment, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, hang on. That couldn't be Junior. 'Cause the only time I got fired from Milwaukee was like decades ago.
Yeah, it was like 1998, maybe
All right,
2000, something like
All right.
that.
Good. I just sullied the name of Junior Stopka and probably ruined his relationship because, that was well before I knew him because I remember it was some biker guy that ran the club, and I got fired because I didn't go to dinner with him. I always take this. Yeah, he was like a mobster biker guy.
Yeah, he was
and
an
I always
asshole.
Take the headliner out to dinner, and I said, no, I want to go to this open mic at the Safe House instead of going to fucking dinner. Like after a show, I don't want to eat for another 3 days. I don't want to eat with you.
Well, we were at my apartment till about 4 o'clock in the morning, just flat out fucked
I
up.
bet maybe it was Michael. I mean, I'm trying to think of the Indian.
I don't know. I just saw a guy with a Packer hat, and I want to go, fuck you, Packer hat, dude.
Hey, fuck you.
I bet we were both a lot better looking back then.
Oh my God.
For sure.
I don't know if anyone's at an age where you stop looking up girls that you fucked once on Facebook. I don't want to see the damage that the years have reaped as much as
I didn't fuck you, so.
I had a nice bullet.
Okay, we have another question from Jason.
Jesus, what's with all the questions?
Uh-oh, Jason, put your camera, show us your face.
Jason, while you figure that out, again, the fucking comics tonight were fucking really, really, especially under the duress of Zoom, fucking fantastic. I was very impressed.
Where are you?
All right, Jason.
Just the first guy, or maybe if I tuned in late, the first guy I saw, you covered all the diversity bases with a gay Mexican guy claiming he isn't gay.
That's hilarious.
Go ahead, Jason. Ask your question.
Oh, Jesus, hang on. Wait, Christopher John's girlfriend. That's what her fucking. That's what it says under her name. Like he's pissing on his own territory. He's marking it by making you as Christopher John's girlfriend.
We've never met.
Just so you know.
We've never met.
Is there a chat? Is there a chat in here?
Yeah, there's a chat.
How many people were fucking duped into thinking I was going to do some fucking stand-up shtick? Like,
No way.
We thought we advertised as a Q&A.
My manager, the filthy uncut Scotsman Hennigan, saw it first and goes, "What are you doing on Saturday?" A Q&A for 15 minutes. Don't worry, I'm going to hang out with you. Hey, pal, see if this guy's paid me. Have you paid me yet?
We have. We paid you.
Oh,
Somebody mute her.
Actually, dirty talk.
Dirty talk.
is there a, what am I doing?
Sorry, someone's talking. Hey, Jason, you have a question you want to ask? Go ahead and ask the question, Jason.
Hey, COVID, come back because I like the gator. It hides my old man fucking neck flab. I want to wear the gator all the time.
What's the new look?
What? I fucking shaved my head today. I had this mohawk.
Boom!
Oh man.
I
You
have
lost the
cancer,
mohawk.
you fucking ungrateful cocksucker. I needed the money to
Frank Stanhope just called me ugly on the national forum.
All right, is there a cue? I think I'm talking over people.
No, I feel like he didn't really have a good question, so moving on from. I asked him a bunch of times, but he.
You know what's weird is Jennifer.
Oh.
Where Jennifer Parr?
Hi.
Where
Yeah,
are you?
hi. No, I'm right here. I'm
I'll
right here.
spotlight her. There she is.
Yeah,
Hi.
hi, Jennifer. What's weird is Jennifer literally lives 7 houses down from
I
me.
didn't think that you'd be calling on me. I just thought that I would be lurking.
I just
Aw.
I'm
yeah,
so
you should
sorry.
come up for the fucking cheese plate from Mile High
I'll
Lunch.
fucking walk. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
All right, in 5 minutes I'll still be on here. Come on, behind the camera. Come on,
Be
get out
right
of bed.
with me. Frank
Oh.
and I will be right over.
Get another cue. I'll have an A ready. I wrote my answers down before the questions, which is weird because I like to.
Talent.
Do you have a question, Jennifer?
No, she's coming over. She'll ask the question live. She'll do her own Zoom live.
Wait. Are you for real? Because I'll come over.
Yes, come over.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, bye. See you in 5
9
minutes.
people in here trying to watch the fucking fight.
Don't be a thing. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Damn, dude.
Okay, we have a
Come
question.
over.
from
Andy Warhol wig on her gun.
Sean, unmute.
Sean.
I
Go
love
ahead, Sean.
on my podcast, we do these happy hour things, occasionally Zoom things like this. And I always love a guy like this who won't even sit up.
You're gonna talk to me.
Sean, you're gonna have to ask your question really fast because you have
Yeah.
shitty internet.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, Doug. Love you, man. Just have to say that. Can't believe I'm talking to you.
Too.
My name's Sean Scove. I became a comedian last year. I sent you a letter. Did you get it?
Actually, hi. I work
Pressure.
in junk mail. I send spam. Did you get it? If you Google search Doug Stanhope's address, it's the first thing that comes up. I've implored people, yeah, send me fucking mail. I love getting mail. And yeah, I don't remember it. And if it's poorly spaced, I don't even read it. So yes, I probably got your letter. I went,
Yeah, you're a bad writer, Sean. That's why you didn't get a response. Alex,
that are allowed to laugh on this? Are you paid to do that? And is that coming out of my money? Alex.
Hey, Doug, I was just wondering if we were going to be seeing you at Sneaky Pete's anytime soon.
Fucking that cocksucker.
Whoa.
Bananas. He fucking, was it an email or a tweet or something? He said that they're closing. And I went, I was literally tearing up on the patio when they said, go Bananas, my favorite club in Cincinnati. That the only place I'll do like a multiple show week, and then I'll go bartend next door at Sneaky Pete's. They said they're closing. And then I'm like, oh, this is so fucking, he's like, I got you. I'm just, we'll be open. I'm like, what the fuck would you do that for? Now I'm never working there again. I'm only gonna do free bartending at Sneaky Pete's. Fuck opening.
Wait, I need to ask you a question, Doug. Can you hear
wait,
me?
what's your
I can hear
name?
you, Lily.
My name is Rochelle Stevenson. Can you hear me?
Hmm? Yes.
Doug.
Stevenson.
I watched you score drugs out in front of the comedy.
Whoa. This
No
interview's
way.
over. This
No,
interview's
hang
over.
on.
This
I already
interview's over.
fucking had an opener. Balls
No,
shaved
it was
by a lady.
It was awesome. That was the funniest thing I've ever fucking. But the problem was that I like invited people that went to high school with me, and you were high as a fucking
Hey,
kite.
wait.
But it was fun.
Slow. Okay. Because now I'm talking too fast. Because now I realize I wanted more of the story of the lady who shaved the guy's balls.
I know, right? So do I.
I want you to, where
Can
were
that
we?
lady
And I
come
scored
over and
drugs.
shave my whatever?
Yeah. Okay, so we're where, and I'm scoring drugs.
Well, I watched you score drugs out in front of the comedy club in Portland, Oregon. And it was a super fat guy. It was like a
That's
The comedy
offensive.
club. Hang on. Listen, I've been doing comedy for 30 years. I've been working Portland for at least 25 of those. So, so was it Harvey's Comedy Club, or it was just the bar I was performing at? Because I've worked a million venues there. Or
well, you know what? Shit, I don't even remember because I probably scored
was it?
drugs out in front of it as well.
When
But
was it?
it was like down by Chinatown.
When?
When was it, babe? It was like maybe 3
Dante's?
years
Was it
ago,
Harvey's?
maybe 4 years ago.
All right, that's Starlight Theater. Yeah.
Exactly. That's where it was.
Yeah.
When you say scoring drugs, was I out there going, anyone have drugs?
Whatever it was a
I was
fantastic
scoring
fucking
drugs.
show.
Listen, this is how I get drugs. Someone says, hey, you want to do some coke? And I go, okay. So how
You, I know exactly.
Opportunist.
Mhm.
That's what we do too. Yeah. So anyway, sorry to bother you.
No. I want details if you're like
Oh, it was amazing. So I actually bought the tickets to your show like 2 months prior because
we didn't
I
have to
mean
go
I'm
that
a
far
fan
back.
of yours because I listen to Howard Stern every day, right?
Oh.
So I was like, oh my God, Stanhope comes again. So I go and I buy the tickets. Come here. Stop. He didn't want to come. Anyways,
You got 20
That
seconds.
is bad.
okay, anyways,
I really love
anyways.
the idea
But
of
yeah,
the story, but
you
you
were
can't put it together.
so I get this couple that I haven't seen for fucking like 25 years. And I get them there and they're completely offended by your comedy. They hate it. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm like, this is hilarious.
Why we raise our ticket prices?
And it
We're not ever gonna get to this story.
kid that
Other
you
people-
found on the street and he was opening up for you and it was fucking amazing.
How do you know I'm scoring drugs?
Because I watched you.
Body language.
Watch me do what?
I don't know.
Go
All right,
to
you see you guys scoring
Yeah,
drugs.
you know what?
I
I don't
already
know.
had drugs. I had
you know what?
drugs
I haven't
before
seen-
the show. It's Portland, Oregon. I already had fucking drugs. There's drugs everywhere in Portland.
All right.
I love
We're-
you, Rachel. Or
Thank you, Rachel, for your question. Sorry you couldn't get it out good.
I have to lose my fucking hair after that.
We have a question from.
Gorgeous.
We got a
Prince
question from
Philip
Victor.
is missing. Where's
We got a
Prince
question.
Philip? I
Victor,
see
go
the
ahead, you go.
queen.
Oh, Vic. Hey, how's it going, Vic?
Good. How you doing? That wasn't my
Hey,
question.
are you the guy I'm scoring drugs from?
Apparently, yeah. If you want to come to Santa Monica, you could score some LSD. I got some.
Hey.
That wasn't my question. But, that was a fucking statement right there. Okay. So I have a question for you. Okay, so here at Best of SF, we have comics and like we believe in like free speech that they could say whatever they want. But sometimes we get complaints that comedians use the word retarded. And besides telling them to fuck off, what do you think we should tell these people when they complain?
Geez, you guys are in a whole different world than me. I have developed an audience. No one complains. I think you give that the cancel culture. I'll tell you when to come in. Yeah, no, I'm saying stay. Oh yeah, just hang on. Stick your face in. Hang on.
Is that
Retarded.
probably
Nice.
waiting to watch
Great.
fucking mixed martial arts like the rest of them. The cancel culture thing is affecting you way more than me, but I have a bunch of notes that are from my
Where's
fucking.
Bingo? Tell Bingo I love her.
Hey guys, try not to yell shit out when he's answering questions.
I'm gonna hang
Yeah,
out
it-
I'm gonna hang out for as long as you guys need me to. Just wait your turn.
Yeah, please. I want to know more about free speech and us with no followings being fucked.
Do you need to say retarded? Okay.
Not me. I don't say
wait, no,
retarded.
wait. I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. My
Yeah.
apologies.
When we were doing the man show, horribly. You couldn't say the censors would say you can't say this, you can't say this, and we would introduce things that were new on the market, like Cleveland steamers and all that shit that the censors don't know. So yeah, you just find if you look up my bit, the euphemism treadmill about the word retarded. Yeah, just find a new word. Call them special until special becomes, oh, you can't say special anymore. Yeah, just make up new words. This is how it works. They fuck you. You figure out a way to fuck the system. They figure out your system. They fuck you again. And then you figure out how to fuck them again. It's just cyclical. This is just all fucking nonsense. Don't give any credibility to cancel culture because you're feeding into just by saying it.
I agree, but like
It's
we get complaints sometimes that like, oh, we like the show until the last comic said the word retarded. I have a retarded, or I'm sorry, the sister with
what you do is you have a fucking group of comics in the green room after the show going, all right, this is what we're gonna say next. I'm spitballing here. It's a writer's room.
We can
They're
also.
not gonna say what they're gonna fucking say.
Yeah, okay, we gotta cook that audience. I
Being
like
retarded.
She is.
I have a question also. I have a
sorry.
question. And also just want to remind everybody to please tip the comics at Venmo and PayPal, Cash App at
Whoop,
Best.
whoop.
Honestly,
Hey everyone.
But if you're gonna fucking
Hold on, chill, lady.
Especially if you're gonna interrupt, you need a tip. Like honestly, like,
We'll
you
get
can't
to
be
your
interrupted
question.
and not fucking tipping. Like you need a tip extra loud.
no, I'm gonna
You need-
fucking tip. I'm gonna fucking tip.
Oh my
do it
god,
first.
Yeah,
Do
you
it
should-
first.
dude.
I
If
should
you're
have
gonna be
someone check
like,
my PayPal,
no,
make
you're
sure
not
I've
allowed
already paid
to
for this.
say retarded. No.
Oh, you wanted to add?
You just said it. You're
Who's
gonna
the-
get canceled
said
too,
it. Oh.
lady.
Hey, folks.
Say
Let me ask
exceptional.
Who's the person talking? Why aren't they on the screen?
I can't find them.
Laurie.
above, they're in the
Lori?
thing
Laurie.
above you.
Nope.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
Hey, Lori, let's slow this down for a minute.
It's
Lori?
magical.
Are you crying, Lori?
No,
Aw.
Lori,
Oh.
listen, we
No,
already
I just
had a retarded
appreciate
guy on
free
here with
speech.
autism.
I just appreciate free speech.
You know why he's not offended? Because he's a comic and we're better people than you.
I'm never
I'm a
offended
comic
by
supremacist.
Hail Stanhope! Hail
Never
Stanhope!
Oh, wait, I
Hail
got,
Stanhope!
I gotta get it. Hang on, if you're
Doug. Cheers.
That's
Yes.
hot.
Yes.
All right, hang on. Lori, please
Lori.
spill your guts.
No. Oh my
I,
god.
I
Like I
couldn't hear what you
can't.
were saying.
Yeah, the
This is
problem,
gonna get
Lori,
emotional.
Lori, let me say something. The problem is that we can't hear what you're saying. And you keep talking when Doug is talking. So,
Yeah, so let's have a dialogue.
so now you can talk.
I
Just say
think you're
something.
very
Really?
pretty.
Make it quick.
Aw.
Go ahead,
Oh my
Lori.
God, I mean, I love you, Doug.
But
I love everything about Doug. I love everything about free speech. And I love the fact that I can have this medium right now, apparently.
Yeah, but you got to get to your point because there's a lot of people in line.
Yeah, what's your question?
I actually I had a question. I had a question for Doug.
Go
I
ahead.
had a question for
let's
Doug.
go.
And
Did
you
you
and,
upset?
Did you want to ask it right now?
yeah, you
Let me
and
take over the hosting duties too.
Sorry, Doug. Sorry.
how do you feel about, abortion?
That's
That
not
seemed-
what you were yelling about me being retarded, and I wanted to hear your point because it affected you.
No, I
Yes.
Am I the fucking only sober drunk person in this entire
I took edibles. I'm pretty sober.
You're definitely not alone.
Audience.
All right, Lori,
All right.
we're gonna let you go.
Doug, we apologize for that
Okay, bye.
question. Sorry, that wasn't.
I thought she had something heartfelt to
Oh,
say.
she did have a question. She did ask you. She asked you.
What
do
do you thought of
regret-
abortion?
No,
What?
she asked you if you regret having an abortion.
I posted that earlier.
Yeah, I have no regrets about the abortion. It's one of the best decisions other than quitting school in the 9th grade after the 9th grade. The only regret I have is smoking cigarettes.
Yep.
Let me grab a cigarette.
All right, I have a question. You have a friend who killed his mom, and do you ever get frightened around him?
Fuck you, you fucking hoodwinker.
Doug killed his mom.
You can ask me a question to laugh. Go to the next question.
Oh, okay.
Back to
I got
Victor.
I got a question. Hey, Doug. Okay, so all your fans know that you used to sell stolen autographed hotel Bibles. How much would you charge for them, and would they vary on depending on how big the Bible was?
one of
Or
those.
was that a standard rate that you had, or was it just on
No,
the rarity of the Bibles, or how much is a Doug Stanhope signed stolen hotel Bible? How much would you sell those
Supply
for?
and demand. It would depend. Like if we had we would steal the Bibles out of we still do. We
Nice.
Yeah, we steal the Bibles at the merch booth. You have the fucking t-shirts and the DVDs and whatever the things are that the Chalies here sell.
Yes.
And then we would steal the Bibles out of our hotel drawers. So, yeah, it's just a couple of hotels worth of. So we've sold them for as high as like $75, Chaley.
Holy shit.
More than that? Yeah, because we would Chaley eventually, my tour manager, would get a stamp. This Bible is still exclusively for your name here. And then I would autograph it to you. From me. But yeah, we still have people still send us stolen Bibles. So we have a year's worth of stolen Bibles that other people stole for us to sell. My biggest regret, if I ever if there's an afterlife and you find out the truth, is I would be terrified to find out one of my fans actually read it and converted to that nonsense.
We have another question from Edwin.
Like that. There you go.
Edwin, you got a question?
Yeah, I had a question. There was a video a long time ago with you. I don't remember your friend's name. One of your good friends from a long time ago. It was
Did
a
he have
video
shaved balls from the 90s?
from the 90s, bro. Yeah. And so, I don't remember that friend though. What was that? And you guys were really high in a motel room.
Oh, Becker, yeah.
Becker, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing mushrooms after I had just fucked a prostitute in Alaska.
Wow.
What?
Tripping my balls, our balls off. The Puffin Place. I remember the name of that fucking hotel. Puffin Inn. It Yeah, I want to give a shout out because we did get a free cheese plate
You love
today
the cheese
for
plate.
mentioning the local Mile High Mun cheese, and maybe by mentioning the Puffin Inn, I could get that prostitute to come back.
My God.
Yeah, that was on the extras of uh, uh, DVD. I kind of don't talk about word of mouth. Is it word of mouth? Yeah.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, no, it was word of mouth was the first DVD I did, but I did it through Kevin Booth, who was Bill Hicks's best friend. And yeah, he did Joe Rogan's first DVD, and we both never got paid. So
Amazing. I still love you.
How about Russell?
that has to be on YouTube. Just
it was.
It was
Not
in the
anymore.
extras of the first DVD. So yeah, put the link in the tweet, because it was, I don't know, like 30 minutes of us tripping our balls off after I just fucked this hooker.
Somebody already find it?
Out of control.
Yeah, no, Chaley, I have a fucking podcast too, and Chaley's he just found that. Are you putting this? Are you in the chat? I don't know how this fucking thing works. I
Put it on Twitter, man.
Is that your young Jamie?
All right, yeah, someone's gonna put that in the chat.
Hey, Russell, you got a question?
Oh yeah. I'm
it's
from
you.
do you remember getting me drunk in Scranton? You probably don't.
Your fucking audio is so fucked. We're gonna have to move on.
Sorry, Russell.
Get your producer to toy with the equipment, Russell, and we're gonna.
That was just Russell's internet sucking dick right there.
How about you, Victor? Let's go back to Victor.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I didn't know it was gonna go back to me this fast.
You just did that. That was like a Three's Company episode. I didn't know it was gonna come back to me this fast.
Oh my God.
Garbage man, you got a question? Garbage man, go for it.
Wait, what the fuck? I had a question. I thought it was going to me. I thought we were building suspense or something.
Oh yeah, I thought you weren't ready.
All right,
Yet.
garbage
No,
man stuff.
Okay, go to garbage man. Go to garbage man.
He's there.
Garbage man is drinking his own urine sample out of a mason.
It's actually this.
All right, go ahead, garbage man.
So anyway, I don't. Can you hear me? I can't hear me back. So
that's all right. You shouldn't hear you back. You're talking. You should already hear your voice. That's
I got mental issues, but you know.
Okay.
So anyway, you like earlier in your career.
Might be at a FedEx place. That's fucking back up.
You did a lot of like libertarian type like political comedy stuff. And then you kind of drifted away, not totally, but like just it seemed like you got disinterested in talking about world issues. And hold on.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious, like, has what's been going on in the world right now been something that gives you any interest in getting back into political comedy, or does it make you want to even further distance from that situation?
What I've done over the course of my career for 30 years is talk about things that interest me. And so I don't give a fuck about world affairs anymore now that I'm older. Same as I don't. Bring her into the shot. I don't know how you're telling her that you're doing a thing. Yeah, I talk about what I give a fuck about in the moment, and so yeah, it's not like I have a playbook. Like, oh wait, this is the guy that I am. I talk about as I age what I give a fuck about. So yeah, I don't give a fuck about world affairs. You know why? Because I have white privilege.
get it.
All right. Victor, we're back to you one more
Okay,
time.
okay, yeah. I have like a ton of questions. All right, Doug, seriously, somebody mentioned that you shaved somebody's balls, and like that lady might have been crazy, but I heard I was listening to the Church of What's Happening Now. I forgot who the guest was, and Joey Diaz said that you like got 86 for having your balls shaved on stage. I want to know if that's true, and also what are other ways you've been 86 from venues.
Austin, Texas. Yeah, that was the ball shaving. I'd already from Austin, the Cap City Comedy Club, which thank God it's fucking out of business. Yeah, one time I went up on stage naked. I had just done a show.
Nice.
Oh, I wish I was there.
Oh my God.
Wish I would have been there.
I had done a show where I did my show, but they had a free midnight show for dirty comedy. And I was
Dirty.
to headline that. And I go, well, my dirtiest shit's already in my act, so I don't know how to one up myself. So they had all the local guys that aren't allowed to do dirty comedy clean out their notebooks of every fist fuck joke they've ever written. So I just went up naked and I did fucking airline material and bad 80s comedy, but fucking completely naked. So I got fired. I reestablished myself with the booker. And
Oh my God.
and the manager of the club says, "Oh, well, if you want to do the naked thing again, all you have to do is wait till after we can't serve alcohol. So after last call, you could be naked." So I had the door girl run out and get a Bic razor, and she shaved my balls while I was telling boring stories like Bill Cosby sitting on a stool. And I got fired again. I go, no. I fucking narked on the manager. I go, no, he told me to do it. He got fired. And that at least a funny story I'll say for that leads to the fucking Miller Lite cap and the magician and fucking Renee's underpants. It's a long story. Let's get to some cues.
You gotta unmute yourself, Ruben. Go ahead, Ruben.
Hey, Doug. I'm from India, and we are both comedians from India. If you remember, we came to see you in Bangkok.
Thailand?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, I gave you a lot of shit. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I can have some fucking stuff.
It was
Yeah,
fun, it
I
was
remember
fun.
you.
Yeah. So my question is this: so in India, we get sent to jail for jokes.
I know the
by
guy.
right wing.
Yeah.
Kunal Kamra. I'm sure you're aware of him.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy. Like, I just started talking to those guys on Twitter, and
Utsav told us he lives right across the street from us.
I
so
haven't
the
come
thing
back from yet. Tell him I'm fucking backed up with doing stupid fucking podcasts. But yeah.
So the question is, we get sent to jail for jokes, and we also get a lot of death threats for us and our families by the right wing, and we also get threats from the left for being cancelled. So how do we balance our act so as to not be dead?
Well, what you should do is emigrate to America.
Do you want to hear my question?
I know. I mean, our forefathers did it.
I'll
So
turn
I
towards me.
can't imagine it would be difficult for you to just move to America, where free speech is not threatened whatsoever.
Well, the economy here is
Yeah, no,
fucked,
you
so
guys
I
are
don't know.
fucked. You guys, listen, you guys showing up in Thailand when I was playing there fucking meant the world to me. And now all of a sudden, it's kind of like reverse racism in a way where you go, well, fucking these comics flew all the way from India to fucking Bangkok to see me. So I love all Indian comedians. Racism, where well, that's probably wrong. Who's the guy? Who's the guy that emailed me that was accused of sexual harassment?
Utsav. Utsav. Yeah, he lives right across the street from us. We hang out with him every day for smoking up. So yeah, he told us
He's
about it.
he's exceptionally funny and he has stopped doing comedy. So if you can tell him to try again,
I
he's lost faith in the scene.
He sent me an email with no spacing, just this long fucking email with no paragraph.
He must be high as a kite, yes.
And but he seemed to have an interesting story. I'm glad I got through it. And then like, I got shit to do. I got fucking family in town and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll get back to it. It's not that compelling that I'm gonna be an investigative journalist about your story. But then he hooked me up with that other guy, and but yeah, I really appreciate you guys. I don't know how the fuck. How am I gonna tell you how to deal with a country that locks up comedians? Get the fuck out and stop. Stop gang raping women.
Also, Doug, lastly, I want to say thank you for the experience in Bangkok. You hung out with us before and after the show. It meant the world to us. Thank you so much.
The fact that I remember you means the world to me.
That too, yes.
What a fucking sweetheart.
Yeah, no, those guys are fucking great. Bangkok, that was a bad time, but I haven't released that bit yet.
Hey, Ivan, go ahead, ask Ivan.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey, man, it's great to see you. I love this, no matter what it is. I think this exchange is beautiful, even in its raw form. So thanks a bunch for showing up for this. This is awesome.
No, I got paid to show up for this.
So you come up in conversations with me and my buddies a lot, and we had came up with a little list, or just we're talking about people who push the limits and were kind of counterculture, and we came up with a list that was like Bill Hicks and like Bruce.
Today, Junior.
Yes.
Is there a way to mute everybody but the guy fucking talking?
Oh, that would require a lot.
All right, go ahead. Say that again.
Yeah. So anyway, we were talking about a list of comedians over time that have really kind of pushed the limits, and they push the limits. It's not shock, it's for enlightenment. Bill Hicks is a huge one, of course. Lenny Bruce and you, I think, fit right in there. And this was what our conversation was like. Yeah, but I have a chance to ask you, who else has pushed the limits? Who was an inspiration? Who used shock not just for grabbing attention and making people wince, but for enlightenment or getting somebody into the way they think?
What's the question? What's the question?
I never got into Carlin until he was the angry old Carlin.
Oh, nice.
I didn't like early Carlin.
Yep.
But that's what he, again, as you progress through life, if you're talking about what you care about, well, you used to be like this. Now, yeah, because I aged. Not fucking age.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like fucking like Dice Clay. Okay, that was like character, but
no, he was
funny to you at a time.
He was fitting the role at the time with what he had to work with. He's a completely different comic now. Everybody is different as they go on. But yeah, no, I love it. Thank you.
If you're honest to yourself, if you're portraying who you are as a person, yeah, then your opinions differ. Like, when I was fucking 25, I was talking about jacking off and trying to fuck strippers because that's what I knew. Where's the stripper Stanhope now? Like, you fucking hear Stern like interviewing porn stars. Like, you don't give a fuck anymore. What are you doing this for? I don't know that he does that, but I don't have anyone riding the Sibian anymore.
Go ahead, Ted.
Thank you.
Oh, Doug, I was just going to ask you, who is your favorite philosopher? Just, and my favorite philosopher just might be you.
Diogenes is really the one I. Sorry, my bartender just fed me that answer. I don't know. Like, I think we always you hear what you want to hear. So like early Hunter S. Thompson and Bukowski were people I looked up to because it made it okay for me to be a fucking reckless drunk. They said what I wanted to hear. James, I
Jameson.
guess we're going on speed round because
I'm just trying to get people ready so they're ready for the question. Sorry.
Okay, well, what I see on my screen is the guy that asked me the question is replaced by Jameson Shaddix.
Go ahead, Jameson.
What's going on, man? I was actually
My 15 minutes of fame is going on to like an hour and a half.
Let us know whenever you need to go.
Oh,
No.
I was actually wanting to ask you about.
I'm waiting for us to walk my crowd.
We've lost about 90 people, so we're getting there.
I have 11 people in the bar staring at me, waiting to
garbage man
we
is
go
still here.
under 11.
No.
Sorry.
Jameson, do you have a question?
I got a question. Yeah, I got a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I like that you're pacing yourself. Following me.
So,
Like the poster child for the opiate crisis.
Whoever said that, that's very funny.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, don't pace yourself too much there.
Yeah, you got like 5 seconds to start talking.
You just OD.
All right. Well, I was waiting on y'all. Okay. So, I was wondering if you were doing anything over the quarantine thing, like maybe any voiceovers, or have you been doing anything? You know, like I know a lot of comedians are struggling right now.
If only he did a podcast, he could.
God damn it! If I had the reference, what's it called? I was gonna say I'm starring in this.
Join
movie,
Patreon.
but I couldn't remember the name of the fucking movie. No, I'm not doing anything. I love doing nothing like you. I hate profile. I like to do absolutely nothing but smoke cigarettes and think of what I was about to say and forget.
I got one for you.
Oh, let's go to Victor real quick. Oh, let's go to Victor real quick.
Okay, so I don't know if it was like illegally leaked or you put it out from your Patreon. You were talking about there should be a cancel culture for comics who steal, and you're talking about how Bill Maher stole your material, and like I totally believe you,
Bill
but
Maher
like
fucking, if you watch it,
Okay.
like, if you've ever watched Bill Maher's stand up, you go, oh, this guy should steal jokes because it's so bad. It's so bad.
Fuck.
When his show is stealing my shit, I know it's the writer's room because Bill Maher is like one of the worst comics as far as comics are
My
concerned.
God.
Hang on. This is very important that
My bad. Sorry,
to
go ahead.
say someone's not funny is always objective. So whoever you're talking about, if it's a comic I hate or love, if you go, that guy's not funny, well, that's all subjective. That's like saying someone's not hot, unless it's universally.
Unless it's that chick from Milwaukee.
Well, he is one of the ugliest comics
Let
ever.
Doug talk. What the fuck are you doing?
So Bill Maher is universally in comedy, which is the only thing I ever gave a fuck about, is my peers, my peer group. Like if comics all said I sucked, I would probably kill myself. And that's what they say about Bill Maher, but he doesn't have that kill myself gene. So I'm sure it's just his writer's room that are stealing my shit that he reads off a teleprompter like fucking Will Ferrell in Anchorman. Oh, he'll just read anything that comes up on the screen.
Doug, I didn't finish my question. What's it called? Doug, yeah. So why do you think that Bill Maher's or Maher? I don't know. He's white. Maher, who gives a shit? Why do you think he's allowed to steal jokes and keep his career and like not be known as a joke thief like Carlos Mencia? Do you think that it's because he's white or because he's funnier? And obviously, he answered part of that question.
No, no, it's because he's got a TV show. He's not Carlos Mencia that was relying on stand-up comedy. Like stand-up comedy is something he grifts people out of, like I've grifted Christopher John out of fucking coins to get me on this. I am very happy to do this, but I'm still taking that cocksucker's money because.
Will you come back again if that cocksucker gives you more money?
Hang on.
Sorry.
Today, while we were talking about this, I was on Twitter and someone said, "Hey, random question. Do you play chess?" And I wrote back, "No, sir." And I go, "It's a fucking Q&A on Twitter. You don't have to pay me. Just ask me a question on Twitter. And if I'm around on the computer, I'll answer it." This has been fucking fun. I really
Doug, I got a real question.
Oh, good.
What's your name?
Hey, my name's Matt. Hey, Doug, I saw you at New Year's Eve in Las Vegas, and 2 questions. What got you taking
I didn't
edibles?
even know that lady.
I'm just curious, what got you taking edibles lately? And hey, did Guy ever get laid?
Oh, Guy, hang on, I have to. Guy did not get laid. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God!
No, he did not get laid, but he wasn't really trying. I think
He wasn't.
for him.
Andy also wasn't in the room.
Oh, and Andy Andrist was staying in his room, so.
Well, thank God Andy didn't get him arrested. So
Andy's the biggest cock block of all time. But what's the other question was?
What got you to taking edibles recently?
Well, the edibles started when Sober October. When I tried to do the Bert Kreischer Sober October, I was out here on day 10 cleaning this very fun house that you're staying in. I was cleaning under the bars. I was doing everything like a meth head. Like I am not sober. And there's a fucking snack shelf, and I found a bag of gummy things that I like to eat. And
fucking shank.
Heat drinks. Yeah, and I go, oh well, there's only like 4 left. I'll just eat these. I'm not gonna put them up for football company tomorrow. And then Valentina, who's in the background, she goes, "You know that's weed, right?" I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I had a great time. So
the gateway drug
because of Sober October. Oddly enough, I never actually put the irony in that together. Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. It's really a great comedy aid.
I've been a drunk for my whole adult life, and I know
I hadn't noticed.
I know how much I can drink versus how much I ate at what hour. Edibles, I have no. Sometimes I take an edible to go to bed and I sleep like a baby. Other times I take one and I'm up. I'm fucking Chef Boyardee in the fucking kitchen. Yeah, I have no rhyme or reason, but it's nice to be young again.
I'll see that. That's the responsible way to use drugs.
Yeah.
All right, Kat, you got a question too?
Oh yeah.
Kat Fink, I've been waiting for you to fucking ask a question because you laugh all the time. You're always up in one of these little screens, and I'm like, she must work for the program because she's always.
Oh no, I'm having so much fun, Doug. Thank you. My question for you: has your use of psychedelics made you spiritual in any way?
Have psychedelics?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mushrooms
no,
and.
it's. If I was in the other house, I would show you a list of things I have to do. Fucking prep my taxes for my accountant, all these important, and acid, do acid again. Because I'm so afraid to go back to psychedelics. That I think that I have too much baggage, but I know I have to do it. Like working out, get on the fucking Stairmaster. No, acid is what I need to do. Like I get a fucking like a one bad tweet today, and it fucking ruined me. If any of the comics that are out there that were on the show tonight are like, well, it's just gonna get better. No, 30 years in, one bad fucking comment is gonna ruin your fucking day and make you second guess yourself. And especially, honestly, having not done comedy for over a year, like that's where you get like any kind of you know, the acceptance that you get from an audience where you're not getting that. You go, oh, maybe I'm not funny. I suck. One comment, you don't get to deflect that by having a good show the next night. You don't have, so you just sit there and you stew in a fucking mental illness of that fraudulent thing, that imposter syndrome that I always have is not offset by a good show in San Francisco.
Well, I'm curious if your views on spirituality changed at all after you used acid or mushrooms or anything like that.
I don't think I wouldn't call it spirituality. It's self-knowledge. Yeah, no. If I had kids at a certain age, I would demand that they did hallucinogens. That's why I have a vasectomy and an abortion on my record.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy shit.
You want to talk about cancel culture? I'm just saying what's right. Yeah, I would be right in saying, hey, kids, it's your quinceañera. Get your fucking balls off and figure out all the bullshit that you've been taught your whole life in public schools. Uh-oh, we got a fucking split screen here. Hey, thank you for that question, nice lady.
Rubella, Jerry.
Oh, that's a stripper pole. I thought it was a... Look at it. Doesn't that look like a split screen? No, it's a stripper pole. Please don't strip. You're too old. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
You can demonstrate if you want.
Rubella, isn't that a disease? Isn't Hey, Rubellas.
You guys got a question?
You had any good stories from quarantine Bisbee this year?
What's that?
I was wondering if you had any good stories from around Bisbee during quarantine this year.
No, if you listen to my podcast, you'd know that we have and that's why no one listens to my podcast, because we have no good stories. I killed a guy on the fucking on the Bisbee bus, the transport bus, basically. But I stabbed him. I had nothing else to do. I have no good. Next question.
Leonardo.
Leandro, actually.
Oh.
What's up, Doug? I was.
Thank you for taking over for the Rubella plague.
Anytime. I'll give you Rubella later. Don't worry about it. I was on a road trip, Texas to California, and saw Bisbee on the map, and I immediately lost my shit in front of my dad and said, we have to go to Bisbee. Tried to go to any bar and see if by any chance you were sitting there. I ended up at the one bar that you were 86th from, which ended up being a way better story anyway.
I'm not 86th from a bar that I know of. I don't go to them, but what was...
I don't remember the name of it. It was right in the middle of town. That's what the bartender told me. I was going to leave like a voucher for you for a drink, and I couldn't because you don't. I don't know. I don't know this story. Apparently, you forgot too, so that's fun.
It might have been a bartender having fun at your expense.
Maybe.
I know a lot of bartenders that say, "Yeah, a fan came in and said, "Hey, where does Doug Stanhope live?"
I wasn't going to take it that far.
God, I wish I knew if I would love to be 86th from a bar here.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get your chance.
I have a bar here, so why would I go there?
Well, I was also going to ask, how is the club going? Like, should I come back to Bisbee and see a show?
Oh, this is very important to know. I have nothing to do with that bar that he tried to start. That's my friend's bar, and I have nothing to do with it other than I promoted. He was trying to start a comedy club in a town of 5,000 people, which isn't going to work, but a bar works, so he's doing fine. But I have fucking absolutely nothing to do with that bar.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's very good to know. Very good to say
Great
out loud
question.
repeatedly.
Matthew, you got a question for us?
Oh, is that the one I was 86 from? Because that would be. Hang on.
Yeah, I was just
Matthew, you seem like a special person, so I'm going to turn my hair for you. Go ahead, Matthew. Speaking of,
you have
Matthew.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, how many cutout people do you guys have now?
We kept the ones you can see in the background. Wait. Yeah, we got Andrew Yang and whatever that guy is from a horror movie, and the Queen. But the rest of the cutouts that we had, and thank anyone who sent them, we donated them to the high school so they can have fake fans at high school sports. We had like 55. Some of them got rejected that Joby has now taken. Like if they had like, some of them had beers in their hands, and so the high school rejected the ones that had beers. So Joby from the Doug Stanhope Celebrity Death Pool, he took those for target practice because he's a big gun nut, and we hope he doesn't take it too far to himself.
Did they take the ones with the mouth holes?
What's that?
Did they take the ones with the mouth holes?
No.
That's one of your jokes. I thought you weren't on the. That's what I expected from the new comics, or younger comics earlier, but they were funny, and you.
Hey, Chris, you got a joke?
Oh my God! Look at these two. Look at these two fucking Proud Boys here. Hey, listen.
Cowboys.
Oh man,
Chris Burnham.
Yes, right. So okay, last time I saw you, it was in La Jolla. I forget what the dude's name was who opened for you, but afterwards I was just like, I want to talk to him. He's kind of standing. He looks like approachable, sort of, but then I ended up being super awkward. I was just like, I know John Teller and Aaron Panther, and that was how I started the conversation. And my question is, what should I do next time?
Wait, I'm trying to think. Last time we were in La Jolla,
he was kind of tall, had kind of curly hair.
Was it? I think it was Andy, because that's when Sean Rouse. No, Sean Rouse was the one who called me on stage. Yeah, it had to be Andy Andrist.
Okay.
And he would be the guy that was trying to score drugs in front of a club, obviously. Yeah, that had to be Andy, because it was 2018. I know this. That was the last gigs I did before I went on that international tour. Anyway, I have no idea who he was. Probably Andy.
I just want you to know you put this guy to sleep. Doug, Dave is sleeping. Sleepy Dave.
Half the people here that were watching UFC are doing the same things.
What the fuck, dude?
We have a question from CJ. He has his hand up at least.
Hey, can you hear me?
Fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears.
Fuck the Bears. Fuck the Bears.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. How old are you?
45.
Yeah, see, I knew you were looking way older than what you are with that Santa Claus beard and fucking ears.
So I saw you at Go Bananas in Cincinnati last time you were here.
Pretty good.
And
Second
I
plug
just-
for Go Bananas in Cincinnati.
Yeah. And
Yeah, they're closed. Yeah, let's just spread that rumor. No, they're closed permanently. Put it on there, Yelp.
I do not like that rumor. That's a badass club. You got it right. I mean, that is a good one. And I
So-
appreciate everything you do after the show and things like this and your interaction with fans. It's really appreciated.
But I appreciate you, except for the Bears hat, because I'm older than you. So I remember the 1985
Problem
fucking
solved.
Super Bowl where the Bears beat the Patriots. Badly. The fridge.
So you're going to be in Chicago. I mean, it's only a 4-hour
Get up here
drive.
and show that tattoo. Take off that jacket. Hang on. We got some serious Patriots fans in here. This is why.
Is there any chance? Is there any chance of you
This
coming back?
tattoo is on a lady. There you go. That's Pat the Patriot. So fuck your Bears. Pat turned into a dynasty, and you failed. And Mike Dick died earlier this evening. Was it?
Bullshit.
Holy shit.
Bullshit.
Oh, you haven't been
lie.
on Newser? Mike Dick died.
No
He
shit.
died?
No, I'm saying lies.
I'm about to say.
Did you mean Vahe bombed? Died?
What was your question? I'm sorry. I'm drunker than everyone here.
Mike
Ditka. Is there any chance of you coming back?
According to Wikipedia, Michael Keller Ditka is an American former
The fuck, we got robot hecklers.
Somebody got scared.
Yeah, so I'll come back somewhere sometime. Like, I just got my second shot.
Woo!
And then I realized, oh fuck, now I'm really gonna have to go back on the road. So, but I think I live small town in the middle of nowhere. I think, oh well, the world is, because I got my second shot. The world is different. And then you're like, oh, they're gonna close down Michigan again. I'm like, I can't book dates that I'm not gonna show up for again. So yeah, we're waiting. I'll be there eventually, wherever you are.
All right. Well,
yeah.
How much of a chance do you think there is? Because you're coming to Chicago, and I don't want to miss the show altogether.
This is a
I
shitty
will
question.
drive to
Mailing list
Chicago.
at
Yeah.
.com, and I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
just look at his website.
All right.
Check it out.
All right.
And
I don't
follow him
know.
on Twitter. Jesus.
I
Do
do.
people out there really think they know what the fuck is going on in the world? I have no idea. I gotta talk to Quinn. She looks desperate.
Yeah, Doug, could you, I need you to take a long time to answer this question because I gotta pee. So go ahead, Quinn.
Hi, Doug. I love your books. I love Bingo's book, all that good stuff. So I'm,
Thanks.
yeah, I love Bingo. And so I'm funny in general, like around my friends and stuff, but I really only have stories. Are those good to start off with? Just like personal, like, for example, I have one where,
Is that your dog?
no, that's not my dog.
Roberts.
Yeah, and so I was banging my friend and for like a month, and no using condoms or whatever. I find out that my birth control had come out after a month, and I freaked out, and so I thought I was pregnant. So I went and bought like 10 birth control thing, or sticks. And when I checked out, the guy said, "Good luck." And I was just like, holy shit. But that's funny to me because I was
Was that a question?
No, I know where she's going. I got this.
Yeah.
First of all, asking me how you should start out is like going back in time. I haven't started out in 30 years.
Wow.
So I don't know what would fly today. But yeah, if you write that funny,
Right. I know I need to like really drill it
Hunt it
down.
up. Yeah,
but
and
that's
make
like
sure
the
it's
premise.
a short attention span enough for the audience today. Yeah, you do what you do. Always play to yourself. If you think it's funny, if you write it where you go, "Oh, I would laugh at this," just don't fucking write shit you think they'll laugh at. Write
That's
shit
what I don't
you
want
would
to do.
laugh at.
Yeah, that's
And if-
what I would laugh
And
at.
if they don't respond, quit. If they don't like what you think is funny, then fuck them and just be funny at your day job, which is more important, honestly. To be funny at a fucking day job is comedy that people really need. When they're paying you to fucking see comedy, they judge you like a whore. But a girl that will blow you because she likes you,
Perfect.
Right. Yeah, no, I just like in general making people laugh, so I try to be as obnoxious. But it's me. It's who I am. I've been attacked for being inauthentic because I guess maybe how people perceive me. But
listen, never read the comments. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, nice.
Don't go on Twitter. Don't fucking, yeah.
oh, it's mainly a Facebook group got mad at me,
Same
joined it, made another Facebook group, and specifically told people to ban me.
Oh,
I bet she's got huge
right.
boobs.
I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Doing something right.
Yeah.
Ignore you. If they don't
Like-
notice you, it's a problem. If they ban you, you're on the right path.
Yeah, that's what I was I got a screenshot. Somebody said, do not invite Quinn Ottaway from
right.
this private group. And
I
was
love
like,
you, Quinn. I got to move on to James Scott.
love you.
because People are really falling asleep here.
Understood.
My own friends don't think I'm funny. So I gotta speed through this.
Send us a clip, Quinn. Send us a clip.
I'll try.
Go ahead, James. You got a question?
What's up, dude? I got one of those Bibles from you, by the way. Anywho, I work for PBS in North Carolina, and I try as often as I can to get like deviant shit past the standards and practices. And I was wondering if you ever considered doing something like if you saw the joke or whatever the fuck, thought it was funny, to do something like Carlin did on Thomas the Tank Engine.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like, have you ever considered doing something like a fucking kids program or some shit like that? Something that is completely.
We just killed in this audience.
Please.
Killed in my audience. Here's my audience.
Please do that. Please do that.
Listen, we're drunk most of the time around here, and we've considered a lot of things that I say, Tracy, write that down. It's a brilliant idea. I don't know if a kids program was ever one of them, but I'm sure every idea you could think of.
Mr. Stanhope's neighborhood.
Tracy has written it down, and it goes nowhere because we got drunk the next night and had new ideas.
Gonna do Mr. Stanhope's neighborhood.
Tracy just said, I like his idea. All right, we're going on. Let's speed round. I don't want to leave anyone out who really has a question, but yeah, the night's getting long. All right.
Russell,
Here's Russell Austin. Another question.
Hey, Doug.
he fucked up earlier. Go ahead, Russell.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right, cool. Do you remember the show you played with Zach Hammond and Scranton? Do you remember the Puerto Rican dude and Dave Giamo's niece? He got drunk.
Now, hang on, Scranton. Was that the bomb threat one?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, you changed venues.
It was like in a fucking Holiday Inn ballroom or something, and there was a cop there.
Yeah, I performed there too.
Oh, see, I don't remember you guys. I just remember how
No,
awful it was.
I didn't perform at that show, but I performed at other shows there.
Okay. Well,
do you
yeah,
remember-
for the listeners, yeah, we had booked a gig in Scranton, and they called in a bomb threat, and they go,
From Ireland.
Chaley knows all the details of this. But anyway, so at the last minute, we had to scrap the venue that they called in a bomb threat because there was like oh, well, we have a children's fucking daycare here during the day. We can't take this risk. So we moved to some awful fucking ballroom where they would do,
Yeah, there's weddings.
yeah, what's it, Amway fucking convention. Anyway, it sucked. Yes, I remember it sucked, and I'll never be back. But what was your?
I did a show there and I got lost. I went into a bar mitzvah and the kids were hissing at me like angry cats. I just want to say, Dave Giamo says hi.
Send my love.
Did he ever send you his severed leg?
Speed round. We're going. Sorry, I'm getting really.
Sorry, we're gonna wrap it up really quick, guys.
I'm drunk too.
One or two more questions. Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, hey, Doug, will you take a shot with me?
No,
I
no.
take a shot with only if Mother has a sip of Bailey's.
Come on.
Yeah, I will. You're just gonna have to watch and Bailey's.
Bailey's.
Yes, I'm at the.
Nice.
And I have all 3 of your books. I love you, man. You're fucking God.
Oh fuck. I'm a god.
Yeah, it happened, man. I know you missed it, but it
Should be
fucking happened.
saving children.
God of
Starving
alcoholism.
countries.
Oh, you don't have to be that kind of God.
On this podcast.
I think you should be smiting.
I'm the worst god ever. I have to. This is why I don't do acid anymore. And I just spend all my time annoying my friends when they're trying to watch. This UFC is still going on.
But now you get to get religious with them.
Did you guys do your shot?
All right. Oh, sorry.
I'll take a shot. That's all good.
You just watched him do a shot.
Hey, how's it? How is my audio? Because Chaley told me that I should have a mic on this.
Sounds great.
You're
great, dude.
Not
You're
bad.
awesome.
I try to lean in. Hey,
Very,
who's the
very clear.
Ooh.
Randy Hunt.
Yeah, that's me.
Randy Hunt.
See, I went that way and I stopped myself when you said it.
No,
Randy
I have
Hunt
a
is
question.
hot because she has a bar behind her. Randy Hunt, you could be the fucking ugliest person in the world, but your background sells everything about it.
Hey man, I got a question.
Yeah.
I'm first.
Go ahead, Randy.
Audio
Have something to
sucks.
say?
Now lean in.
I really didn't
Rand-
have a question. I was just saying I broke my elbow in a hand job. What would you do in a situation?
Broke your elbow in a hand job?
Very enthusiastic.
That,
Is that terrible or I'm
Good
off?
crowd.
hey, background, pipe down, because I'm having a hard time with Randy Hunt.
It's with an H.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, you broke your elbow giving a hand job? Is that what I heard?
So I'm either terrible or I'm awesome. Or committed.
Well, did he come?
Thank you.
What, is that a yes or a no?
He's here if you want to ask.
Well, no, you can tell me it would be on your hand. He came. So if you broke your elbow giving a hand job, but he finished, collateral damage. All right. Randy, I could barely hear you, so we're moving on.
So sorry, but thank you.
Great question with no mark.
Um,
All right, I got a
guys, we're coming to an end. I think Doug's got to bounce.
Is he?
How about one more?
Sorry.
Gary was here
Maybe guys. 2
more?
Yeah, I'll only ask a question if you desperately need me to answer. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Doug. Hey, can we replay this or no? You're like, this is just
Yeah.
a one-time thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you're the man, Doug. Thank you.
Yeah, they're gonna
and
make
thank you.
bank.
And thank you for
Yeah.
fielding all those shitty
Hey,
questions.
did you pay me? I'm only doing this to rip you off. I told you this from our initial email. I'm only doing this to rip you off. Where I go, that would be a rip off when you thought, yeah, no, I'm stealing your money, and I will spend it on such worthless projects. I'm not going to give this to charity.
Recommend a movie.
Can you tag us? Can you tag
not-
us when you do it? Like, here's some, here's like a couple of 8 balls of Coke, and like, this is from Best of SF. Q&A, and like
Orange
maybe
toaster,
and maybe like
Get paid in
spell
Coke
out
next time.
Best of SF like with the Coke.
No, I won't remember to do that.
Okay, never mind. I know that was asking too much. That was a shitty
I
question.
would never. I would say yes, but no, I won't remember. I have other shit I have to do. I have to.
Okay.
To realign my life.
Can we ask one more person has one question? This is the last question, guys, and he says it's a great question. That's why we're going to him. He better not be lying to us. Go ahead,
That
Robert.
sounds shitty.
Lies.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Robert.
Talk
Riggs.
loud.
Hey. So,
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to be a dick about perfunctory things, but we can't have logos on T-shirts. So if you can take off your shirt completely. Thank you. We have liability issues. We have lawyers in the room, and I don't want you to get sued. I don't want to get sued. Can you
Now sued for immunity.
I don't want to break my other elbow.
hang on, Robert? Do you have a razor? Because you have a little chunk of like fur all over the tit area. Could you go? We'll wait. I think people will wait. Will you just go grab a razor and just shave that middle part out like that opener's balls? Yes, I want that. We'll wait.
Doug Hope, you love a shame.
Oh my God.
Recommend a movie, Doug.
I've shaved a lot of people. Carmen Morales, you know the comic Carmen Morales. She's like, you remember me? You shaved my forearms at Johnny Depp's house. I'm like, yeah, I remember that. I shaved a lot of people. Oh, here we go. You got a razor or a trimmer?
I got this.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I did. My hair with.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right. See, everyone in the chat, tell them that, yeah, this makes it the last question a lot. Yeah, you missed a little bit.
Jesus Christ. This guy looks like a plucked chicken.
Oh, no, that's a shadow.
That's a shadow.
You're gay now.
Now to get the oil.
You have oil? Look at the oil. Look at the oil. We're going all the way with this.
Yeah,
Oil.
go back to the
You look like you look like William Hurt in Midnight Express. Like you've been in you're very white.
God.
You must be in some place without sun. Oh, let's just get to the last question. I'm dragging.
Sorry.
this out.
That's my question, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we've met a couple of times, sort of, but the last time you were in Calgary, you ordered a Manhattan, and they brought it to you in a martini glass, and you were like, "Get this shitty." Get this. Sissy.
I said it with more panache. I'm
More panache.
I'm never a dick.
No, there was style all over it. But you were like, "A better glass for me," and they poured it into a better glass, and I stole that martini glass. So I have your DNA, and I was going to clone.
Whoa!
So I'm thinking, like, if I was to clone two of you,
It's weird because a lot of times where someone would have my DNA, I was too drunk to give it.
You got half your DNA.
evidence and all that. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you were to clone me,
So if I'm going to clone two of you, it costs a lot of money. Do you think one of you is going to eat the other one in the womb, or should I invest in cloning both of you?
So this was supposed to be a good question.
This was a bad question. This is a very creepy
No,
question.
no,
Doug, you don't
no.
have to answer that.
No,
We're sorry.
My babies would be vegan.
But they would be smoking.
Probably not in the womb because it's inappropriate to smoke in an enclosed area. But my abortions would be smoking heavily because they're outside in the dumpster.
Only because of the
That's where I
regulations.
smoke outside of gigs by the dumpster. That's where my abortions been smoked. All right, I bid you adieu.
Thank you, Doug Stanhope, for being here.
I'm gonna go check my PayPal account to make sure I got paid. Fuck Christopher John for his duplicitous ways. Yeah, if I did a set, it would be way less funny than what
It would have taken half as long.
All right, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All of you, really. Go out and fucking just be positive. I'm so seriously fucking half suicidal half the time on social media and just the negativity. Just look the Bill Hicks bit. Look out your window. Cricket, cricket. The news says salmon. Yeah, look out your window. Cricket, cricket. Everything's beautiful. We're doing fine. Don't watch the news. Watch us. Love you. Bye.
Thank you, Doug Stanhope. Jesus Christ, it actually happened. We got Doug Stanhope. He was here. He was hilarious. He answered all your questions, even your shitty questions, okay? And you know what? Doug was serious about being half suicidal. You know, that's what happens to like funny people. And you know what? Right now, because of the pandemic, we're not allowed to perform at comedy clubs or at theaters or at barbershops or wherever comedy's allowed. So please, every donation that you send to Best of SF will help out a lot of comedians on the show. Izza, for all the people in Wisconsin, how much did you tip tonight? We got to know.
I'm not in Wisconsin. I got stuck in Oklahoma.